A very warm welcome, everybody. I'm so excited to share something really incredible with you today. We're going to dive deep into a masterclass in the teleological argument, all packed into just 6 powerful verses from the Quran's Surah Al-Anʿām. We're going to see exactly how this amazing argument is built piece by piece. Let's get right into it. So, here's the big question for today. How in the world do you build a complete, airtight theological argument in just 6 sentences? I mean, think about it. Establishing who God is, why you should worship him, what motivates you, and what his authority is really like, all in a passage so short you can count it on one hand? Well, these verses show us exactly how it's done, and with a kind of elegance that is just, wow. All right, so every strong argument needs a rock-solid foundation, right? Well, this one starts with a premise that's both simple and incredibly profound. God's total, absolute ownership of, well, everything, the entire cosmos. Now, the key word here, the one that unlocks everything, is reposes. In the original Arabic, this doesn't just mean to sleep or to rest. It's so much bigger than that. It means everything that dwells, that settles, that exists within the entire cycle of time, within the rhythm of night and day. So you see, this isn't just a claim of ownership, like having a deed to a house. It's way deeper. The verse immediately pairs this ownership with God being the hearing, the knowing. What does that mean? It means he doesn't just possess the universe. He is completely aware of every single part of it. It's inner reality. He hears what's said and what's left unspoken. He knows what's on the surface and what's hidden deep down. It's a total, all-encompassing claim of both possession and knowledge. Okay, so once that foundation of absolute ownership is laid down, the argument makes a brilliant pivot. It moves from a statement of fact to a direct, powerful challenge that really forces you to think about what you believe. This is one of those rhetorical questions that's designed to just stop you in your tracks. Should I really take anyone else as a protector? And before you can even answer, the verse lays out why that would be completely illogical. Because he's the creator, and he's the one who provides for everyone and everything while needing nothing himself. And get this, the word used for creator here is fitr. This isn't just any old word for maker. It means the originator, the one who split open the nothingness to bring the entire universe into existence. Using this specific, theologically loaded term adds so much weight to the argument. And when you lay it out like this, the contrast is just crystal clear. On one side, you have the originator, the self-sufficient sustainer who needs absolutely nothing. And on the other side, any alternative protector is itself created, it can't provide a thing, and it's completely dependent. The logical choice becomes, well, undeniable. So we've established the logic, but the argument knows that logic alone doesn't always move the human heart. So it shifts gears again, moving from the cosmic and the intellectual to something deeply personal. It basically asks, okay, so why should you submit? And the answer is found in these 2 powerful motivators, fear and hope. Now, the first motivator is this profound and reverent fear. And let's be clear, this isn't about cowering in terror. It's about a moral seriousness. It's that sober, adult understanding that our actions have real consequences and that there is a tremendous day of accountability waiting for us. But right on the heels of that serious note, you get this beautiful statement of hope. Being saved on that day isn't just about getting lucky, it's a direct gift of God's mercy. And receiving that mercy, that is defined as the clear attainment, the ultimate win, the ultimate success. You see how these 2 verses work together. It's like a powerful moral lever. They're not meant to be read separately. That awareness of judgment gives you a sense of gravity and seriousness, while the promise of mercy inspires hope and love and a reason to strive. Together, they create this perfectly balanced, compelling reason to believe. All right, so from the eternal stakes of the Day of Judgment, the argument now does something amazing. It grounds itself right back in our everyday reality. It connects all this high-level theology to the real, tangible human experience of life's constant ups and downs. This verse is so direct, it's incredible. It says, look, whether you are touched by adversity, hardship, or touched by good fortune, the source and the solution are one and the same. If something difficult happens, no one can remove it except him. And if something good happens, it's because he is competent over all things. So, what's the practical lesson here? It's all about absolute dependence. It's trying to teach us a mindset where, in our moments of suffering, we turn to Him because He's the only one who can bring relief. And in our moments of joy and ease, we turn to Him with gratitude, knowing who the ultimate source of that good really is. And now, we arrive at the capstone, the grand finale of the argument. These last lines bring everything we've heard together and synthesize it into this majestic, conclusive definition of what divine authority is all about. The verse uses this incredibly potent divine name, Al-Qāhir. This can be translated as the subjugator or the overwhelmer. It signifies an authority that is absolute, totally decisive, and completely irresistible. It's a statement of ultimate, omnipotent power. So the first half of this final verse just establishes that absolute power. There is no other authority that can challenge His. He is, without a doubt, in control. But, and this is so critical, the verse doesn't stop there. Because right after establishing that absolute power, the text immediately qualifies it. This overwhelming power isn't random. It's not tyrannical. It is perfectly married to Him also being Al-Hakim, the all-wise, and Al-Khabir, the all-aware. And there it is, the complete picture of divine authority. You have absolute power, but it's guided by perfect wisdom and informed by complete awareness. This is the argument's mic drop moment. The authority being presented isn't just powerful, it's perfectly just, wise, and knowledgeable. So let's just quickly recap the incredible journey we've just been on. The argument starts with ownership, uses that to challenge flawed logic, gives us personal motivation through fear and hope, connects it all to our daily lives, and then concludes with this beautiful definition of divine power as being perfectly wise and aware. It's just so masterfully constructed. And honestly, this quote from our source material just sums it up perfectly. It really is a compact argument and reassurance package. It's an argument designed to convince the mind, for sure, but it's also a package of deep reassurance for the heart, confirming that the one in control is both all-powerful and all-wise. And that leaves us with a final thought to really chew on. These verses argue that true, real, legitimate power can never be separated from perfect wisdom and awareness. So how does that ancient idea challenge our modern concepts of power and authority, which so often seem to value strength above everything else? It's definitely something to think about. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer.